Hello everyone. Little update on my little container garden. Look at that. Little tomato there. I am so proud of my little garden. Can you see that? Little tomatoes. It's the first one, but they seem to be a lot of them that's in bloom now, so it won't be long. And my little rosies my daughter-in-law bought me. But look at my peppers. Insects are eating on them. Those are their bell peppers. And this is some yellow double hollyhocks that a friend I go to church with gave me. And I wanted to show you my, well, this is how the spinach is growing. But this is what I was wanting to show. Look at this. That's my cantaloupes. And they're getting blooms all over the place. And I'm not sure, but it looked to me like little baby cantaloupes on there. And also my watermelons, I'm pretty sure they're getting ready to bloom too. See how big they've got? And they're vining everywhere now. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. Let me take you around and show you my mustard of how it's growing now. This is our mustard bed. And got little bitty jalapeno peppers. They're coming up. See them? Now how well they'll do, I don't know. I've never tried to grow any of those, but we shall see. And I've got some banana peppers right here coming up in a container. And a little row of beans. And this is my carrots, which of course these carrots is going to have to be thinned out. But I'm going to wait till they get a little bit bigger. I've got them actually planted way too thick, but that's the beauty. You can always transplant. So, okay, now here's my my potatoes. As you can see, they have gotten very big. And now some of them's blooming, and I have them over here. And my cabbages, they just, I don't know what happened on them. I'm hoping they'll snap out of there. They're actually heading up. But I also planted me some broccoli. That's something I've never tried to grow, so I'm going to see how my luck does on that. And remember, this is a container garden, so this is the first time, and so I'm excited to see what happens. But you all, look at these onions. See how big that is? I'm trying to get them to make large heads. What I want to do is dry them on the porch like the old people way back when I was growing up did. They would have like bundles of big onion heads, and I used to love the way them tasted. And check out my green beans. I think they're getting ready to start blooming. But can you see them? Now that's this bed is like 10 foot long, and I have 3 rows of beans in them, and as you can see, they're doing pretty good at vining. I just love my little garden. I'm so excited. Now, here's my cucumber patch. You know, and I put them here at the fence where they could climb right up. And I have, look at this, baby cucumbers. See them? Little baby cucumbers everywhere. They're all in there, and they're so full of blooms. And I'm very excited about this, so we shall see what it does. And here's some containers, and I have some tomatoes. These two right here, I grew them from seeds. But these right here, we went to a shop a couple days ago and got our grow bags there. So we got 4 more tomato plants. You can't have too many tomatoes in my book. And of course another cantaloupe and some more cucumbers or watermelon. And this here is my little grapevine, and I know I keep showing it, but I'm just so amazed because I raised that from a little seed. And so I'll be giving you another update a little later on. Well, look, I don't know if you can see this or not, but look at that. Their tomatoes is getting ripe. How awesome is that? And actually got some laying there finishing up. So our garden is producing now. Oh yeah, I want to show our watermelons how they're coming along. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And there's a little tiny baby one too coming on. But I was going to show you this one down in the thing there. Can you see it there? We've also got our cantaloupes growing like crazy too. Look at that. We actually need some straw, I suppose, to put underneath that, but right now we don't have any, so we're using cardboard boxes. I want to show you how our little container garden is doing. Actually planted some watermelon in this and a little cantaloupe, and they're starting to go every direction. But the cucumbers, I have already been gathering them, and I want you to know I have some wonderful cucumbers. I don't know if you can see this, but you see that big cucumber in there? And they're all over like that. Out there's one, you see it? It's just, I mean, it's crazy. And I wanted to show you too my green beans. I'm getting ready to go ahead and harvest some of them. But look at this. Hanging in wads. And who would have thought it in a yard? Look in there. Oh, I'm just so excited. I love my garden. I just absolutely love it. And hopefully next year I'll get to do that too. But this is a little bed that my husband made for me. It's 10 foot long, and I had like 3 little rows of beans in it. And as you can see, check out the bumblebee. As you can see, it's doing great. And our potatoes, they've got so big, they're just falling over. But it looks like, and you can see the potatoes has actually come right to the top. I'm going to be graveling a mess of them pretty soon out. And, you know, looks like the bugs is eating on my broccoli and my little cabbages too. But I'm probably going to put me some black pepper on that and cure that little problem. But just to show you, and here's another little gadget we fixed up. Look at the beans, the bean vine. And I got little bitty beans hanging all over them too, so I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're there. And the carrots, they probably needed thinning out, but I didn't do that. And look at this, the beans. And now, my son did this down through here. These beans and that corn right there, it belongs to my son. He's doing the garden next door there, and we let him put his bean vines, let them come up our fence. And as you can see, they're doing great too. They've vined everywhere. But here's my little mustard patch, which I've already picked several messes. And looks like I'm going to have to pick some more from the looks of it. And this is my husband's jalapeno peppers. You know, and actually that mustard needs fixed where we can thin that pepper out some. It's a little too thick, but that's okay. We'll get around to it. And I wanted to show you, look at this little watermelon. But first, let's see. Let's just show you how it's vined every direction. Now, mind you, this is in our yard, and that right there's cantaloupes. But check out this watermelon. Look at that little baby. And we've actually got another one over here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's hanging right there in the thing. And then also there's a little bitty one right in there too that's coming along. And I also want to show you my cantaloupes. Here's the first ones I had discovered. You see it there? Right there. And then one back in there too. Well, and then I came out yesterday, I believe it was, and look at this. Little cantaloupe there. One right there. They seem to be just popping up all over the place. I'm so happy with them. But I've got watermelon now coming right over into my flowers, so we decided to just let them go wild. Oh, there's another one. I've just found another little watermelon. Look at that. We're just letting them go crazy wherever they want to go. And show you my tomatoes, how they're coming along now. So happy with how everything's turned out. Look at that, what a pot of tomatoes. They're all in there, from tiny to great big. I'm super excited about this. Tomatoes, they're not, you know, they're not ripe yet, but I got a feeling it's not going to be long. You can see they're everywhere. And here's my bell peppers. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they seem to be doing okay too. You know, one thing we learned with gardening like this in containers, you have to water it very, very often. Actually, the days that it don't rain, my husband waters with the water hose. And there's my little grape that I planted from a seed. I always have to show that one. And check out this cantaloupe going right up the fence. Look at that. I don't mind. We're just going to let them go crazy where they want to. And here's some extra tomatoes that we planted in buckets and little containers. And as you can see, they've got little tiny tomatoes on them. But I'll be harvesting some probably cucumbers and some of my green beans. And I guess I'll try to video that too. Okay, right here's my haul for today on the green beans and the cucumbers, and am I thrilled. Look at that. What beautiful beans and huge cucumbers. Look at that. I am so happy about that. The green beans. And we just picked some a few days ago, but now they're filling back up again. Look at this. And the cucumbers has went wild. Look at that in the green beans. A cucumber. They came across the fence and up the green bean vines. Everywhere. We got cucumbers are hanging all over the place. There. And it's actually wonderful to do this stuff. Watch it grow. Then we love nature and we love the way things grows and seeing all the green that laying there. And over here, got several that's laying right here. They're all over the place. It's about time to harvest some more of them, looks like. And I just gathered these a couple of days ago and they're back ready again. Oh, wow. That honeybee. Look at that. That is wonderful. Watch it go right down in there and get that. Getting very close to time to harvest some potatoes. And we planted these in buckets and bags. We're going to see which one does the best in what container. And actually found out what was eating the cabbage. And it's like overnight the bugs and stuff just started going wild. Turns out it's worms. Little worms eating on the cabbage. So I'll have to put some black pepper on them if it ever stops raining. My husband's picking mustard greens. They're getting big and need picked. Thin them down some. Some of them actually looks like they're trying to seed up. Hey y'all, check out my bell peppers. Look at this. They are hanging full. Look at that. It's a big one. They're all in there. Proud of my bell peppers. Won't be long till I'll have all kinds. And check out the watermelon. You see it there? Actually hanging on the fence. Got them all over the place. And there's a little one. I don't know if you can see it or not, but and it's getting, well, you can see the tomatoes are getting so full. Look in there, some big tomatoes. Amen. And one other thing to show you. Well, besides my tomatoes that are now starting to get ripe, and the bottoms, you know, are dying out. This bunch here is about run their, you know, what they're going to do in them. I probably need to gather them, but you know, where they're trying to ripen, You see them, and you've got some in there it's a turning. But look at this. And I got watermelons in there too, and I don't think you can see them in there. No, they're too well hid, those are. But here's my little cantaloupes. And I guess that's all for this morning. Just wanted to show you, gardening's just about over because this is August, and the harvest is about done. So I just wanted to show you my little peppers. Look at these ripe tomatoes. These came out of the little garden right over there, right out of our yard, and I've got them on down through here too. I put them up here to finish getting ripe. And I've got these here likes quite a bit getting ripe. They're just starting to turn good, but I didn't want to leave them out there. I decided to put them on too, so.